everyone, and welcome back to Clutch Situation. We are at back to school time, and of course this is the time of the year when parents and students all over the United States and teachers are preparing to go back to school. We're near the end of July, and I just wanted to do a video style that I've never done before, not only highlighting some of the back to school possibilities for people for purchasing of mechanical pencils at retail stores, but also to highlight some new products that I've seen and have heard about at retail stores as well. And so the one that I want to start with, of course, is a pencil that's on my honorable mention list, the Tool mechanical pencil, which is available at Office Max and Office Depot stores. I got a tip on the channel, a partially accurate tip on the channel about some new variant colors that the Tool mechanical pencil comes in. And I found them today at Office Max. I went in there with the intention of purchasing a green one, but I didn't see a green one, and I didn't even see a green one anywhere on the information at the store. And so you may not find any green variant color Tool mechanical pencils when you go there, but it is possible that they might be there. I just didn't see any. I saw them for sure in a navy blue and a bright blue pack, and I saw them in a royal purple and a pink pack. And so Tool mechanical pencils are a great economy mechanical pencils. You can get them at Office Depot or Office Max in a blister pack of 2 for $6.99. And so when you go back to school, I think for a lot of people, cost is going to be the predominant determiner for what you're doing. I think that another one might just be the types of stores that you shop at. And so I'm going to let you know in this video what stores these products can be found at, and approximately what their cost is, and what other products might be able to be found at those stores. And now, speaking of Office Max and Office Depot, in addition to these Tool pencils, which I think are a really good solid pencil for an economy buy. I mean, $6.99 for 2. Yes, you can get like a 3-pack of Papermates for $8, which is arguably a better deal. But other than the fact that most Papermate Clearpoint mechanical pencils are amongst the most flimsy, most prone to breaking of all economy pencils out there, outside of like a standard Bic mechanical pencil. And so what this video is going to focus on is if you're looking for an upgrade, I would highly recommend that you shoot for a mid-range of a mechanical pencil at retail. Yes, you're going to be paying a little bit more for that, but you're going to get a pencil that is going to last for a lot longer than some of the cheapest pencils would. And, you know, different people have different preferences. I think that one argument against that sort of philosophy is that if you're the parent of a student who tends to lose things, spending a little bit more for higher quality mechanical pencils, I could see how that would not be a wise strategy for you, because your kid's just going to lose it anyway, you know. And so that is something, of course, that you have to factor in that model. But especially if you have a responsible child, okay, who isn't going to lose their mechanical pencils, you can get these mechanical pencils to last for a lot longer if you just do a slight upgrade in your purchasing. And so for $6.99 for a pack of 2, Tool mechanical pencil is great. I'm also going to do something that I've never done in these videos before, which I'm going to throw 2 reviews at you. 2 pencils that I had intended, well, one that I had intended to review for quite some time now, and in doing my normal teacher goes to retail stores to check out what sort of back to school sales that they have, because, you know, that's the thing that all teachers do. And if you don't do it earlier in your career, you find it yourself doing it later in the career. Like, what sort of deals can I get on stationery and writing utensils? Because I would be lying if I said that a lot of teachers don't get some sort of fetish-like thrill out of writing utensils and stationery. Okay, it's just true. Okay, we look for sales, especially for elementary teachers, but, you know, for teachers at all levels as well. And so in front of you right here is a pencil that I had been intending to review for quite some time, and I'm going to review it right now because they have a deal going on until July 22nd at Office Max and Office Depot. And so this is a sale that's going on through July 22nd. You can get 2 Pentel Twist Erase 3s, and they usually use a Roman numeral for that, for $4 on sale at Office Max and Office Depot. Now, you can also get the Pentel Twist Erase 3 at Target. I haven't checked Target in the last day, but the last time I was there, you get a single pencil of this variety for $4. Now, the benefit of going to Target is that they have a much wider variety of colors. The colors at Office Max tend to be like navy blues, regular blues, blacks, common mechanical pencil colors. And if you're looking for more pastel, you can get single pastel variety Twist Erase 3s at Target. I haven't reviewed the Pentel Twist Erase yet, and so now is a time to do that, especially since this sale is on, because if you want to get the maximum number of pencils for the cheapest price, this Office Max sale is the way to go. If color matters to you, Target might be the way to go. The point is that the Twist Erase 3 has been more available at retail as of late than it ever has been, and it's a really good pencil. Okay, the model number specifically for it is the QE519. And so let's go ahead and run down the rating scale. First thing that we're going to do is writing experience. You know, this large rubber grip isn't going to be everybody's cup of tea. It's not my favorite thing in the world. For me personally, I'm going to give it an OK+, but if you like fat rubberized grips, this might be a really good pencil for you. And so remember, anything that I review on the channel, I'm reviewing from my own perspective, and some of the things that rub me the wrong way might be things that are good for you. So consider that. One of the huge benefits of the Twist Erase 3, like any Pentel mechanical pencil, is its quality. We have a classic Pentel brass clutch inside a Twist Erase 3, really strong pocket clip. Okay, but the entire body of the pencil is plastic. Okay, and so that's why I'm going mid-range on quality for a good on that. But, you know, it's a good buy. For features, this is where we strike sort of a balance with the Twist Erase 3. I mean, it's a basic styling mechanical pencil. It's got a good pocket clip, okay, metal pocket clip that is not going to break, and I'm pretty sure it might also be removable. I'd have to look into that a little bit, but strong pocket clip, the great classic Twist Erase eraser. Okay, so that's a great feature, but it isn't pocket safe, especially if you get the 0.5mm version of it. And so I'm going to strike kind of like a low balance on features for the Pentel Twist Erase 3 at OK+. And then cost, I talked about the cost above, but, you know, cheap, especially for a pencil that is probably going to last someone for a really, really long time, with the caveat being that if somebody tends to lose their writing instruments, I could see parents, you know, considering that as a possibility. And so if you're going to Target, you're going to get one for the cost of $4. If you take advantage of this sale at Office Max, you're going to get two for the cost of $4, but you get more fun colors at Target than you do at Office Max. And so if you're interested in considering that for a option. You know, I also want to point out at Target that there are other Pentel mechanical pencil models, well, also at Office Max. The P200 series is available at both Target and Office Max. And so these are not the only other Pentel, the only Pentel product. This is not the only Pentel product that I would recommend at Target or Office Max. Check out the P200 series as well. But these things are on sale and will save you a little bit of money, especially if you want to get two of them at Office Max. And so consider that. This is through July 22nd is when this sale ends. Okay. Now, I did want to go ahead and sort of talk a little bit about the history of Twist Erase, because Twist Erase GT is another good model of Pentel pencil that you can get during back-to-school time for Pentel. This is I think the original Twist Erase model. You can see that it's pretty bare bones. It doesn't have any grip at all on it. Standard 2mm hypodermic lead sleeve. Does this one have, I think this one has a brass clutch. Yep, and so it has a great Pentel mechanism despite the fact that it's the older variation. You can still get the original Pentel Twist Erase in like boxes of 12, which is where I think I got this one. The model number is QE405 on this one, and so this is the earlier version of the model. It's got a great click. Oh, I love that click. Some of the more modern Pentel, even with the brass clutches, you know, it's got the click, but this is a very noticeable Pentel click. Oh, there's just a really satisfying click to that. And so that's sort of the roots of the Twist Erase series. You can get all sorts of Twist Erases now, but for the price, I'd really recommend the Twist Erase 3. Should the Twist Erase 3 go in my honorable mentions? I don't know. You know, it's borderline. It's certainly not a bad buy. And so if you're looking for something for back to school and for a deal, these Pentel Twist Erase 3s, the sale goes through July 22nd at Office Max, and you can get variant colors like the one that you see here. This is a very bright lime green, or I don't know, I guess we would call it a hazard green, that is available at Target right now, and so check that out. Now, I was also recently at, let's go ahead and change the paper here. I was also recently at Walgreens, and I don't normally shop at Walgreens, okay? So these are some of the offerings that are available at Walgreens. And the standard fare is available here, but I'm using this pencil here, the Zebra ZGrip, because I just wanted to point out to people that there is a new variant of ZGrip pencil that Zebra has come out for this back-to-school season, and I wanted to not only showcase it for you, but also do a quick review on it as well. And so I was looking around Walgreens. I always check to see if they have any new product, and you know, this is probably a good opportunity to talk about the fact that at both Walgreens and Office Max, you can get, oh gosh, what did I see there? Oh, you can get Zebra Delgard are also available in blister packs now for back to school at both Walgreens and Office Max. And they come with the pencil. I've seen black and white, not simultaneously, black pencils and white pencils. And then you also have some, they usually come with lead. And so Zebra Delgards are now available at retail. And so that's something that you should keep in mind if you're looking around. Zebra Delgard is also a great pencil, especially if you have a heavy hand and lead breakage is a thing for you. But let's go ahead and talk about Walgreens and specific pencils that they have available at that retail store, this new pencil. And so the ZGrip is one of the cruddiest pencils that you can get. I mean, it's just a bare bone. It's a very basic upgrade from like a Bic mechanical pencil, you know, the cheapest mechanical pencils that you could get. Or I'm thinking of like a Papermate Sharpwriter or a Papermate Clearpoint. You know, I think the Papermate Clearpoints are ridiculously overpriced. I mean, the pencils that I've shown you thus far as good buys, the Twist Erase 3 and the Tool Pencil, the Tool Pencil for a pack of 2 is cheaper than the Papermate Clearpoint, and it's going to last you for a much, much longer time. It's like $1 cheaper retail price than the Papermate Clearpoints. And of course, not pocket safe with the Twist Erase 3, but it will last you a really, really long time compared to the Papermate Clearpoints. I mean, I see my students with busted Papermate Clearpoints constantly. Okay, and so why am I showing you a really cheap mechanical pencil, the Zebra ZGrip? Well, Zebra just came out with a upgrade in a blister pack to the ZGrip, the Zebra ZGrip Plus. And for whatever reasons, you know how marketing is, Walgreens is showing off this blister pack on the bottom of shelves. At least the one that I went to had it on the bottom of a shelf. I would never have noticed it if I wasn't really looking carefully at what sort of offerings that they had. And when I saw it, you know, I was like, oh, wow, okay, that kind of surprises me. I think retail on this one, well, let's just go ahead and take one out. It comes in multiple different color packs. I got it in green, yellow, and blue, and I think it comes in red, black, and maybe another color, red, black, and purple, I think. And so that's something to keep in mind. You can see that you get a couple extra twist-up erasers. The mechanical pencil leads, excuse me, that come with it, it says on the side, each of these is loaded with 2 leads. Great. And then this looks like a huge mechanical pencil reservoir, right? And I'll take it out of here in a second. But this is a little bit misleading because this thing only comes with 12 leads. Okay, and so I think that they're, trying to get you to think that it's coming with more leads than it actually is, and of course they have, shininess on it to get you to get it. But what about this ZGrip Plus? Because this is a new offering from Zebra that is available at retail, and if you're looking for something cool for back to school, I think that this might be an option for you. And so here it is, the ZGrip Plus. Another misleading aspect of it is that if you tend to see conical sleeves like this in this particular design of a tip, you may think that this is retractable, but it is not retractable. This is a fixed sleeve. It's all just part of the styling. And I want to spend a little time talking about the styling because I just think that this economy pencil just looks really cool. Okay, ZGrip Plus by Zebra. It has a plastic pocket clip, but it's pretty sturdy. Twist up eraser. It's a shorter twist-up eraser. The eraser that you get with either the Tool Pencil or the Twist Erase 3 is going to be a better, larger eraser, to keep that in mind. But, if aesthetics are important to you, the ZGrip Plus is offering this, what I think is just a really cool looking design for a mechanical pencil. Let's spend a little time writing with it. Oh, one other feature that I should talk about for this pencil is that this is Zebra trying to bring shaker into the US market. So this is a shaker pencil as well. You give it a couple of shakes and the lead extends. Now I'm going to be honest with you, as an educator, a shaker pencil really isn't going to bother me. Okay, yes, it makes noise. There are a lot of teachers who are really sensitive to noise in their classrooms, and probably the most mind-numbingly ridiculous one that I've heard recently is with the spinners, and how the noise of the spinners is deafening and it's like a hurricane in my classroom. Okay, we can deal with all these things, folks. We really can. All right. And so if a kid has a shaker pencil in my classroom, it isn't going to bother me, because if they're shaken to get more lead because they're writing things on their paper, I'm going to be super excited that they're sharing thoughts with me. Okay. Yes, if it becomes a distraction for other students, or if they're just shaking it for the sake of being an annoyance, we have techniques that we can use to deal with those sorts of things. And it's as simple as saying, if you have a shaker pencil, I'm going to expect that you're going to use your shaker pencil for its intended purpose and not to distract other people. And if it becomes a distraction, I'm going to have to ask you to put it away. Okay, this is things that we can deal with. Teachers don't need to flip out whenever students do something that is annoying. Students have been doing annoying things since time immemorial, and we have techniques that we can use to deal with these sorts of things. And so I'm only partly sympathetic to teachers for noisy things like this, because we have techniques in our pocket that we can use to address them. So back to the ZGrip Plus, okay? It is a plastic clutch. If you do a tear down on this pencil, and if you even look at the internals of the pencil, you can see sort of some cheap plastic in there. You get 3 pencils and all that kit for about $7.49, I think is what I paid for it before tax, which, is around the cost of the Tool mechanical pencil, which you get 2 of them, but the Tool mechanical pencil is also higher quality. It's cheaper than the 2 Papermate Clear Points that you're going to get, and anybody who watches the channel knows that I am not a fan of the Papermate Clear Point. And so let's do some writing with the ZGrip Plus. We'll give it a little shake to extend some lead. We have writing experience. I like the feel of this thing. People who watch the channel know that I'm not a fan of thicker mechanical pencils. That's part of the reason why I'm not as crazy about the Twist Erase 3 personally, even though it's a really good pencil. This reminds me a lot of the Tool mechanical pencil in terms of overall thickness and feel of the grip, because this is a rubberized silicone grip, which is nice because it's not going to slide around in your hand. And so I really appreciate that aspect of this. And so for writing experience, I'm going to go ahead and throw a good on this one. I really like it. Quality, well, this is where we sort of have to make some sacrifices. I'm going to give it a little bit of a bump, though, because it isn't the worst thing that I've encountered out there. I would say that it's pretty equivalent. I don't know, maybe I should go okay on it, because is this as high of a quality as the Twist Erase 3 in terms of its overall components? No. Okay, so maybe I need to go okay on the quality, but at the same time, it's a better upgrade than a lot of pencils that are up there, and so I'm sort of on the fence between okay and okay plus. There are some compromises that were made for this. What about features? Well, features are good. You know, I would prefer it to be actually pocket safe. I think it's quasi pocket safe is what I would say about the ZGrip Plus. And the pocket clip, although plastic pocket clips tend to break more than other pocket clips, I think that this pocket clip probably has more survivability than Papermate Clear Points and other cheap pencils that are available for back to school time. And so, you know, just factor that in as part of your analysis. The eraser is small. In terms of the compound for erasing, let's just try it out. There's not a lot of dock wobble, which everybody knows is a big problem for me. Quality of the eraser isn't the best in the world. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and bring out the Pentel Twist Erase 3 to finish this one off, and I'll probably get a little bit more, maybe not. And so, but it has a twist-up eraser, quasi-pocket safe. I like the grip of it. I think the pocket clip is okay, and so I feel pretty good about going mid-ground on that. For cost, cheap. Oh, it looks like I paid $7.99 at Walgreens for this. I haven't seen this anywhere else, so this might be a Walgreens or maybe even a Walmart. I don't shop at Walmart, but it might be a Walgreens or Walmart exclusive, so that might be something for you to look into. And so let's go ahead and run down the pros and cons. So, you know, the shaker may or may not be a pro for you, but it is a feature. So I went ahead and threw it on there for the pros. It's got a twist-up eraser, and so you know, in any given day, you're probably not going to run out of eraser like you would for Pentel P200 series, which is of course a great pencil, but has that limitation. I think it's probably the most stylish of the economy pencils that are available. Okay, you know, another offering from Zebra, which is very functional and also has a utilitarian style to it, would be the Zebra M301, would be one that is readily available during back-to-school time and generally at retail, and so you might want to consider that. It's got a better-than-most pocket clip, although plastic more likely to break. Comes with extra leads and erasers, which should be a pro, but let's go ahead and chickadee-check out the kit that comes with this, okay? So I'll open it fully from the booster pack, 2 other pencils that came with it. Here's the lead, and the extra erasers already rolled out of the blister pack. So there they are. Now what about this lead? What's going on here? Well, this has this, I guess the lead container has this interesting little click on, click off opening for the lead. So you click it down and that opens up a little window there. And then once you have your things in there, you can click it down again and it closes it and nothing will come out. So, you know, as a lead case, you know, this is actually a pretty cool little include in that even though it comes with 12 leads, you could go ahead and refill this thing with other leads that you have and carry it around. And you have this nice little click open, click shut feature on it. And so, I don't know, your mileage will vary on that. I mean, it's better than getting nothing, right? It's better than getting kicked in the face. Right? And so there's that. And now for cons, plastic clutch in there. I'm not even sure what kind of plastic is involved there, but it's got like this. Let's just go ahead and take it apart and take a look at it. I've never seen a clutch quite like this before. It's got this sickly looking orange clutch in there. I don't know if that's better than a usual plastic clutch or worse than a plastic clutch. I haven't used the pencil, you know, very much, and so that's a consideration for us. And so I'm going to go ahead, if I can. You know what, let's just do this. Oh, no, without it on there, I can't open up the clutch. There we go. It's fitting in there. Okay. And so, you know, cons, plastic clutch, cheap internals. I think that lead container is a little misleading, but I still would consider recommending this as an economy pencil choice for the cost. It depends upon whether or not the aesthetics is important to you. If the look of this pencil isn't what you're looking for, then who knows, maybe another choice might be a better choice for you. But it's a new offering at retail, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to do a video on it and recommend it amongst the other stuff that is available at retail. And so if you're looking to purchase economy mechanical pencils for back to school, of course I would recommend any of the Pentel line. Okay, Twist Erase 3 being the one that's on sale right now, but you can also get P200 series at both Office Max and Target. I would recommend the Tool mechanical pencil available at Office Max and Office Depot, and it comes in those new variant colors, navy blue and regular blue in one pack, and then royal purple and pink in another pack. I was really hoping for a green one like somebody had mentioned on the channel, but I didn't see one there, and so maybe you could be on the lookout for those. Okay. And then, of course, I think that this Zebra ZGrip Plus line, I appreciate that Zebra has come out with a product that makes it a little bit more competitive with the other pencils that are out there on the market, because the traditional ZGrip just isn't going to cut it. You know, this is barely a step up from a classic cheap Bic mechanical pencil, other than the fact, you know, that it has a retractable lead sleeve and is pocket safe, but just super cheap. But the ZGrip Plus, definitely an upgrade, and so that's definitely something that I would encourage you to consider if you're going back to school shopping. And so thanks for watching this back to school video here on Clutch Situation. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what's available at retail, and we got a sale going through July 22nd on those twist arrays. If you want to get 2 of them for the same price as 1 at Target, that's an option for you. If you're interested in these Zebra ZGrip Pluses, I think that they look really cool. They come in a variety of different colors, and you get extra erasers and extra lead with them in this nifty little case. And so lots of options for back to school. Last year back to school, wasn't that exciting. And everything has pretty much become very standardized at retail stores for mechanical pencils, I'm sad to say. And so to see some of these new color variants of the Tool mechanical pencil, and to see Zebra come out with this ZGrip Plus mechanical pencil, I am happy to share that with people on the channel. And so thanks for watching these reviews, and feel free to add something to the discussion down in the comments if you have found a cool find at retail for back to school that you want to tell all of us about. Thanks again for watching. Have a